Hello. Uh, Gurudev ji, I have one question. Jai Gurudev, first of all. I'm Amit from Mysore. So, one question I wanted to ask is what was your most difficult phase of your life, or how, difficult what was it for you, and how you overcame it? And for me personally, and all the people as, so how can we face the most difficult challenges in our life and we can get through it? That is my question.
Ah, I don't count all the difficult moments. I don't even keep the memory. But today, incidentally, I can tell you, um, today the Supreme Court has upheld the truth. You know, we did World Culture Festival on the banks of Jamuna. Choosing Jamuna, the reason was it was so bad, so dirty. In 2010, we did Meri Delhi, Meri Jamuna program in Delhi, and we cleansed before the Commonwealth came, Delhi was so bad everywhere. Our volunteers, thousands of them, 15, 20,000 volunteers, the Delhi Municipal Corporation, they asked our help. So we went and cleaned the whole Delhi before the Asian, was that games, Commonwealth game or Asian Games, something was there. At the same time, I said we should clean Jamuna also. When we cleaned Jamuna, we took out, you know how much? 700 tons of jerkins, chappals, everything from Jamuna. And the river was so polluted, so stinking. So I thought, okay, we will do World Culture Festival on its bank. Then, at least the government, when people from all over the world come, the local government, the national government will take some initiative to clean it. But all our hopes were dwindling because nobody cleaned, we had to do it ourselves. The Delhi government was by AAP party and the central government was BJP, and so naturally there was no synergy, no cleaning was done. But anyway, Gautam is just sitting here. He was the one who ran around and got the permission. We got all the licenses from the every board, every authority. We got license to conduct the program. Then it was a big program, and the stage was 7 acres. 36,602 artists were coming, and 200 and odd heads of state and dignitaries from around the world were coming, and 2,500 religious leaders, spiritual leaders from all over the world. Pope's representative was there, and all our dharmacharyas were there. Chief Imam of Syria was there, from Egypt, Syria, everywhere. Even Pakistan, they were all there. Minister from Pakistan was there, and Bhutan, Mongolia, and Buddhist monks from Far East, everyone was there. Now at this point, some NGO with some vested interest political parties said, we are destroying the plains of Jamuna. We have polluted. Program has not even started. They said, we have polluted the place. The place was already so polluted, we want to clean the place, but they put an allegation on us. And we had all the things. You know what I said? You give a green signal. When you go green signal, when you go in the green signal, you are getting a challan. Is this fair? No. I said, you should have refused to give the place in the first place. You gave us the permission. You said, go ahead and do the program. We deposited whatever funds we need to do. And then you say you are doing a wrong thing here. And then They didn't even check how the place was. Then they said, oh, we are polluted. A few people colluded and in the NGT gave a report saying this Jamuna plain is totally destroyed. And we challenged that. We built this big stage on the floating, it was a floating stage. We put metal sheets and the pillars were kept on the metal street. This big stage, no digging had happened. We had taken utmost care of environment. We did the best because when we dismantled the stage, there was grass still below the plates. The pictures were there. But there was a big media trial on us. And then the NGT said, you deposit 5 crores. If there is no damage, then we will give you. But that 5 crores deposit was announced as they are being fined. You know, one can fine you only when you destroy it, right? You have not even started the program, how can someone fine you? And people were so jealous of looking at this vast program with so many lakhs of people, 37 lakh people were there. 37 lakh people had assembled. 3-day program. And then I was asked, no, you pay the fine. I said, no, I'm not going to pay the fine. We didn't do anything wrong. I said, I'm ready to go to jail. I stand for truth. But then our people requested, there was only 2 days left. The international dignitaries were coming to India. Members of parliament, many prime minister, presidents, all of them were coming. I said, okay, with protest we gave the deposit of 5 crores. It was on, Wednesday or Thursday? Friday the program was to start. So our committee members requested me, Gurudev, please agree to give this, otherwise they won't give permission. We have already built everything. I said, okay. But I said, truth will prevail. We will fight for it. And the committee which gave a report that lot of damage is caused, the chairman of that committee himself wrote later on letter to the, I'm sorry, I did not inspect the place at all. I never went to the place. I was having fever, so I could never inspect. My assistant wrote a report, I just signed and sent it, so it is not authentic. I cannot vouch for it. They only refuted their own allegation. But media made it so big. We did a media trail. अभी तक चल रहा था, जमुना जी को नुकसान पहुंचा दिया, ये कर दिया, वो कर दिया. But today, the Supreme Court has upheld it, went through it. There is no evidence, there is nothing. No damage has ever happened because of our program. मैंने उसी वक्त कहा अपने सब वॉलंटियर्स, अपने टीचर्स, सब थोड़ा सा सबको आघात पहुंचा था. मैं कहा धीरज रखो. Be strong, truth will prevail and patience will pay off. And that's what has happened after 10 years. That's good. That was the real challenge. When the world is here, 155 country people were there, and this sort of media, front page media, was not a pleasant thing, not just for art of living, but for whole of India. But we all went through that. And with smile and we didn't lose our heart, we didn't do anything, we just stood by it. Yeah.